standing by with Nuke Duck.
Thank you very much, Crepo, seeing that one on the ball. First of all, congratulations, Nuke Duck, 2-0, 3 points for Vitality. As an observer, it felt like Unicorns gave you guys a tougher challenge than maybe I was expecting. Is that something that caught you guys off guard as well, and maybe why was the game so close?
We got a bit off guard, but we're trying to practice a new way of playing, kind of. And we tried doing that both those games now. And their rise on side lane was just like really strong in early mid game. So I mean, we didn't like deal with it maybe as good as we could have. So just a combination of maybe their comp being really strong early game and yeah, us playing not perfectly.
Yeah, it seemed to be a little bit messy around the sides. Is that because you do have this like rotating AD carry? How was it playing with Rhea and Police in that regard?
Well, it doesn't really matter that much. I think like both of them are really good mechanically. And Rhea has the problem that he's not that experienced, and Police has the problem that he doesn't understand English that much. So it's both like, it's kind of the same thing, either one. Yeah.
Is that maybe why Vitality's been a little bit slow to start the summer split, you know, losing some games here and there? And there's still high expectations for the team because of the caliber of the players, of yourself and the squad mates. So what is the reason for that slow start?
We're just trying to build a whole new team, I think. It's really like, we have so many problems and we're just trying to work on them. I don't expect us to do like super well like anytime soon. Like we need to work way more, yeah.
It's nice to hear like a level of honesty and working through the problems. Let's step away from the team and from the game. As a mid laner, mid lane meta got a big shake-up the last couple of patches. We're seeing some really fun picks back in the mid lane. There was Karmas, Zillions, etc. What do you think of some of the picks in the mid lane, and is it refreshing to play?
It's pretty refreshing. There's some new stuff, like the new Vladimir is pretty interesting, and yeah, I mean the meta is just like more maybe control mage based, and it will be even more so after the next patch that comes out. So I guess it's a bit refreshing, but it's kind of the same as last year in terms of the mid meta.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to watch. So once again, congratulations on the 2-0 and the 3 points. Best of luck with tomorrow's games. For now, we're going to head back to the caster desk to wrap up the series.
Thanks very much, Quickshot. Insightful stuff from
Yeah.
Nuke Duck. Yeah, and well, we got to look at another player, zero in once again on CaboShard, who's our player of the game. I guess at this point, he's the man of the match.
Oh yeah, in true Euro Cup fashion, I guess if you're gonna go for that terminology, series, match, game.
They all mean
it's
the same
all
thing except for game.
except for game.
One of these is not
game
like
is,
the other.
yeah, one of these is not
clearing
like
the
other.
air of all that. But CaboShard had such a massive performance across the entire series. It was so critical, and they didn't take the Aurelia away from him. He seems so much more comfortable back in the carry meta.
I mean, he had the spotlight. Let's not forget this is a team game, and any player achieving man of or player of the match, player of the game or player of the series, if he wins both of them, is down to teamwork. I think Nuke Duck, the person in the interview right there, played a large part of all of this, just reviving the key targets. Police set up, but he was the finisher, you know. He was the one that swung the door open with a couple key teleports.
Yeah.
And I think he definitely deserves it.
Absolutely, and everyone had a role to play, but he definitely likes to do that flashy style. It just seems so much more comfortable for a team like Vitality. Now, before we go ahead and head over to break, we want to take a minute to update you guys on what's happening over on LCS 2. HUK, they took Game 1 off G2, and they're currently getting Game 2 underway. That's definitely starting to heat up. And we've got one more match to play out here in the arena on LCS 1. When we return, it's Splice versus Giants, so don't go anywhere.
What is the taco?
Taco?
Name of the food?
Yes.
Yes. Actually, taco is Mexican food?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know.
Veritas is going to have to burn his flash, and Cabo, Blade Church, Summoner Heal, not enough. First blood over to Police. He does do a lot of damage to CaboShard, but he tags in to Mighty Bear and Shotty, the long-range tentacle.
Kill Rise?
Yeah.
Still in the fight.
I stun maybe?
Rise. Ilaoi. China.
Oh,
Nice.
CaboShard with the rampage. Unicorn's trying to respond, but Exile knocked right into the team. Does he have the damage to save the day? Shotzi with all the tentacles. Vitality, they march forward. They take the victory. 2-0 at 40 minutes in over the Unicorns.